And if you've just joined us, where have you been? Because you've just missed 2 cracking games of floorball, the Men's Division 2 and the Men's Division 1. The Roosters, who were going for 6 in a row, were 3 goals down to the youthful Pirates. And after the 4 minutes remaining in the final term, they managed to score 3 goals in 90 seconds and eventually scoring the final goal, the winning goal in golden goal extra time. And I've got the pleasure of calling this one, these 2 clubs here, whoever comes out on top, it will be my understanding, their first premiership for Floorball of Western Australia. And to my left, we've got the shark fins up already. In fact, you're both wearing sharks. What is going on? You can introduce yourselves and you can explain why it is you've decided to lay your cars down for the blue and white today.
Hey everyone, my name is Zoe. I play for the Roosters women's team, and the reason I'm wearing sharks is most of my best friends are in the team, and I just know how much effort and work they put into the season, and I really just think they deserve the title. So, not to discredit the Falcons, they're a great side, but today, yes, I'm going for Sharks.
And our soon to be international, you've repped anyway, but we won't talk about it now, but I'm really keen to hear your thoughts about how you're prepping for, is it June? It is June? May? All right, going to Italy for the championships as the Sharks get called out. Don't go anywhere, and especially if you can get away with it, don't leave your seat. Don't go to the toilet. Don't put the kettle on unless it's during a break, because literally 90 seconds at the last game, it was bang, 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 and the Roosters actually came from nowhere to claim their 6th championship. Well, you've staked your claim, girls, for the blue and white. I might go for the red, eh?
I like that. Sounds good.
Yep. Yeah.
Under 19s national team coach is playing for the Falcons, so I'm kind of in the middle. I have no idea where to go.
Well, let's just hope, regardless of who wins, let's just hope it's as good a contest as the last 2 we've just seen. They were exceptional. What a great advertisement for the game here in Western Australia. As our 2 referees come out, and I tell you what, they've got a challenge on their hands too, because the last game was officiated exceptionally. At times it looked like it might boil over, but they controlled the game expertly. So it is the last 3 periods of floorball in the summer series here. These 2 clubs and sides, who's going to claim their first championship? Referee points to the spot, blows the whistle, and we're off. And it will be the Falcons with first possession. So ladies, during the call, I'm going to rest on yourselves and your knowledge. You obviously know these athletes a lot better than I do. It's easy for me to point out one in particular. She's got the ball right now. Floorball royalty in Western Australia. We go up the middle, aerial ball into the corner. And we've seen 3 periods as they take it around the net. 3 periods. The Roosters, they only needed 90 seconds and 4 minutes remaining in the third. A lot can happen in this game. Physical already on the backboards, making her earn it.
What I love about these 2 teams is every time they play each other, they're so tough, they're so physical, and it's a battle every time. So we're guaranteed that today, and
that's good.
Being the grand final, we're going to see even more of that.
100%. That's exactly what we want. Physical game, make every possession count as around the net again. Here we go, Falcons almost get possession here. They should clear. Dinks back. Almost loses possession. Sharks. She's had some time, swings around probably a little bit longer than she thought. Bouncing ball across the face of the net. Held their nerve. The Falcons with an opportunity to clear here. Sharks. Happy to let them possess. Some changes rung. Oh, that was a testing pass back in front of goal. Almost lost the handle at a hearts and mouths moment early on this first period. Waits for the defender to come at her. Swings across for the switch. Goes inside. Dinks back. Playing around with this ball. Looking for opportunity. Hodges there, attacks it in the middle. Couldn't find a friendly stick. The Falcons will maintain this. I'm loving the red. I'm definitely happy with my choice today. The Falcons playing to possess it around the back and to make the play themselves. Off the board, around the back. The Sharks haven't had to do a lot of defending at the front of goal. It's a save there. She's hit that straight into the face mask.
Oh.
Held her nerve. How'd you see that one?
Yeah, that was a great save by Steph Burton in the net. She'll be tested quite a lot, as both keepers will. Carvey on the other end. So it might just come down to how well the goalkeepers will be going.
We saw some fantastic performances from both keepers in the men's Div 1 final. In fact, you could suggest they had a big say in the outcome of that game. Allowed to possession again. The Falcons possessing the ball in the back. Sharks happy for them to come at them, looking for an opportunity on the break. Playing it. House defence at the moment of the Sharks, goes down the board, almost loses handle on it, tries to turn and pass inside, still got possession, goes between two defenders. Here comes the fast break for the Sharks now. Defender's stick comes in the way, that's a foot there. Falcons should clear. Down this close edge again, going to play it backwards. Patient build up here, swings it. Oh, the defender had that covered really well. Now they're going the other side. They haven't used that mop so far. And they're going to come back to their favoured side here. Swings it across to no one in particular. It's a race on. Falcons will maintain possession. Sharks with the break now. Aerial ball, didn't get connection on that. Free hit.
I must say, the Falcons' possession game so far is looking very good. They're having clean passes. They're working their way around that house, and they're trying to crack that. They've had a few balls in the middle, and I think if they can get that opportunity and tap them in, they'll be looking dangerous today.
Yep, game style allow them to possess that and maybe waste some energy. Sharks with a lot of experience. I'm sure they're keen to get them on the counter. Here comes the skipper for the Sharks. She's got a bit of mini high press, and again, they're allowed to possess that in the back. Goes inside the attacking half now. Going to carry it into the corner. Hodges on her hammer. Going to go back for the reset. Patient build up. Long range shot. No friendly stick there for the rebound. She's had to try and connect that on the bounce and the volley. They're always the toughest. Hodges now directing traffic. Saw Mr. Blaze Hodges win his 6th. Sure she'll want to get one for herself. Here we go. Great run and carry around the back. There's no one in support though on this close edge. She's going to go back where it came from. That's a great trap for the skipper. She's going to go back to Hodges.
I will say that that was an amazing run that we will see quite often from Tilly Burton. I am wearing her shirt right now, and she's one of my really good friends, but she has amazing speed on her.
Here we go, a fast break. I'll tell you what, she did well. The keeper held her nerve.
Great push out from Steph.
Yeah, they will get possession here still, the Falcons. She's lost the handle on that. She'll have time and space to clean it up though. Goes long. That was a questioning pass, but did come off, but the shot, however, didn't. And changes rung. Hodges gets a little bit of attention. You need to do more to strip her of the ball. Here's the good carry, close edge. That's a shot. She's got herself in the way there. And we've had a player fall over. With a wry smile, that's good. Inside, it's a switch. Shot. It's bouncing ball in front of goal. Cleaned out by the defender and over the board in front of the Sharks bench.
We will see a lot of amazing plays and passes from this player on the ball right now, Lexi Elliott. She is a big key player for this Falcons team, as you can see. Always getting in the way of these shots, always putting her body in. You'll never get anything less than 100% from Lexi.
Well, she lost possession of the ball, and now she's cleaned it up at the back. So, and it's a good ball in. Good old 1-2. Lost it on the first one. First touch, second touch, really good. Here comes the pressure from the Sharks and the ball carrier. She's running it, learn the length Into the corner. Dinks back. In front of goal was the defender. Here comes the break now for the Sharks. It's a 1-on-2. Dinks it back now. Falcons do well. Inside the middle. Off the foot. That affected the carry. She'll go around the net. She's got some speed on her, does she, the skipper? Good carry here. She dinks inside. Defender's stick. Just put a little bit of pressure on there, and the trap wasn't as clean. Burton, of course, Burton's one of your teammates in the national side, I think. Is that right?
Yes,
I remember
she
calling her.
is.
She was exceptional in that qualification. Tries to turn, didn't get. Has the shot as the skipper. Defender got it in the way. She was exceptional, as you all were in those games.
Yes, I would say I've always played with Tilly, and we've grown up together playing floorball. When we were younger, we even got coached by Blaze Hodges, so she was our very first coach. So we've grown up into this sport together, and I'm so happy to be playing in the under-19s with her very soon, as well as the women's national team. She is a big key player, and she just keeps on growing, and I'm so happy for her, and I loved watching her play.
And she's such a presence out there as well.
For sure.
Long range shot from Hodges, goes wide. I think the keeper did get a hand on that. Falcons now on the break, needs some opportunity. Probably a little bit much being asked on that pass. And here is Burton now. Time and space, she'll have a good carry here. I like the one-handed carry, Dix inside. Coach couldn't quite get there. Not coach, sorry, captain. I've been impressed with this number 4. I don't have the team sheet in front of me for the Falcons. She's been in a fair bit. She's been really solid down this close edge.
Yeah, that was Adela Blackburn.
She's coming off
pressure.
now. Oh, here we go. Thank you. So again, Falcons possessing. It's clear in the first. What are we going? Just almost at the 10-minute mark. Clear that there is a game plans for both these sides. Sharks happy for the Falcons to possess and look to get them on the counter. Opportunity, long range shot! Oh, we were right behind that, I tell you what. That was going in the top right-hand corner.
We saw that spot that Lexi was just going for, and we will see those a lot more often in this game. She does happen to find those spots, which becomes very crucial.
Dinks back, opportunity. She winds up, probably had an extra half a second there. They're the toughest. Those ones that the aerial, to get them on target, that was superb and a good save in the end. So we could suggest that, or we could say that the Falcons have had the best opportunity. Dinks back! That is a goal from absolutely nothing! Well, just finished saying how great that shot was. The Falcons had the best opportunity of the game so far, and it goes down the other end. And let's be honest, it wasn't the greatest of goals. Just half a second, you turn your attention off, and all of a sudden you're down a goal. Is it going to be a bit of deja vu all over again? Experience and youth. Let the Sharks draw first blood.
Yeah, that was a great attempt by Tiff Haynes, and I think Bella, was it Bella that was going for it? But Tiff got it in the end. I think Carby got a bit lost on who was going to end up touching the ball last. But great shot from Tiff. Just getting anything on net, you never know what might happen.
Exactly. As long as the ball's going towards the net,
put it there.
There's a chance of it getting a goal, and especially in these moments, you've got to be switched on. And that was a great goal by the Sharks.
Early score. We're inside the 10-minute mark now. And again, the two contrasting game styles up to this point. The Sharks were happy for the Falcons to let them possess the ball, and now it seems to have turned a bit here. Here goes Hodges, has a shot, took deflection and a save.
Great shot by Hodges. You're going to be seeing that a lot more this game. She's got a really dangerous whip on her, and there's a really big space within that Falcons middle. So let's see if Sharks look to counter on that.
There's a good carry, just holds it up, wants to go back. Oh, Burton's on a hammer, trying to run a ragged. Inside ball, that's good. Didn't quite get the first touch he wanted. Burton really smart. Experience there. This is the board. She's got to go switch it, and the backfield back to Burton. Hodges maintaining possession. Just like a conductor. As the Falcons, it's not the Falcons, the Sharks to make some changes. Carried around the net. Bit of a high press coming now for the Falcons. The ball has been turned over. Pressure on the board. It's going to carry it back. Kicks it down the line. Chin now. Into the corner. The Sharks are just a bit of a lull at the moment after that goal was scored. She just sells with the dummy there, has the shot. Keeper was in a really good spot on her line. Not a huge test. First touch was a bit hard, but Chin managed to maintain possession. Kicks it down the back. Onto that. Ashterling.
You'll see Jamie Murphy doing a lot of those breaking lines in this game. She is very crucial like that. You just can't stop her doing that. She finds the space in any given space that she gets, so she will be one to watch out for this game.
O'Connell, Tilly O'Connell at the back there. Skipper has a shot.
Speaking of ones to look out for, number 29, Hannah Adal.
She was given half an inch. She wanted a mile. The shot was just a little bit high.
She is one player you don't want to give any space to. She will find anything and just get anything from anything that she has, really. I have the pleasure of getting coached by Hannah. She is the under-19s coach and an amazing mentor to learn from, especially with her background knowledge as a Swedish player. So we have a lot to learn from her, and you'll see a lot of that experience in this game.
Ball's gone out. It will be the Falcons' free hit. But what a treat we have. So much experience out there. We're inside. We're getting close to the 7 or 6 minute mark now. 6 minutes remaining, that is. That's a high ball. Manages to hit the... didn't quite get possession. Skipper and the national team coach. She corrects that really well. Not being asked for that pass back though. Falcons. Dinks. Too much asked on that one. Hodges can just hold it up here and just use their experience. Sells the dummy well. Good run and carry here. Almost loses possession. She does. Coach from the Falcons is right there. Dinks across the ground, across the park, across the court. I'll get my terminology right in a second. Just feel like it stepped up a little bit in the last few minutes. It's only a 1 goal advantage here to the Sharks. Got some time and space at the back. Lexi Elliott with a carry now. Digs off that far edge, around the corner. Going to carry it around the net. Stripped of possession. There's no one there for the Sharks though. On that switch, just to go back to clean that up, but plenty of time. A lot to be written in this game so far. Long range shot. Keeper did well. Here we go, on the break, just holds the ball up, digs down that left edge. Numbers for the Sharks. They can go backwards now. That first touch was a bit hard. Here comes the clean-up now for Elliott. Harry. And at the back. I don't have it. Oh, no, I do. Blackburn, number 4. Here she is now. With the fluorescent shoes, I like that. Easy to spot. Good carry here, using her strength well.
So we have a double press there by Sharks, which is a key tactic in their press.
Here's a good run here. She almost lost the handle on it, just did a little bit too much. It was good pressure from the defender though. Here comes the return. Needs some support. She might have to go back. Double press there. Here we go in the middle. She's going to have a shot. Getting low there. Did really well. Getting away with that was McIntosh. End to end at the moment, inside the last 5 minutes of this opening period. 1 goal advantage to the team in blue. And I'm on the wrong end at the moment. There's 2 ladies onto my left wearing the Sharks shirts. I should have got a red one. I should have gone and asked for one. Sorry, not a Shark shirt, a Falcon shirt. Pinning their colours to the team in blue. Here we go. Hard touch. Oh, she did well to maintain that. They're going to go backwards. They've got numbers there. Thinks about the shot. Goes long! Tops the deflection! She had time and space. She could have had a cup of tea.
As I said before, you will see a lot of those shots from Lexi, and she does find those spots. What is crucial in front of net, though, is from her plays, screening the goalkeeper, so not letting the goalkeeper see any of the ball. And that low range shot, definitely crucial. And you'll see it a lot from Lexi. She loves those types of shots.
Well, we've got a level up, which is exactly what we wanted. In the shadows of the first break, inside the 4-minute mark now. The Falcons get there first. There's the skipper, putting the pressure on for the Sharks. She has to clear this one. There's a lot being asked of that one. Almost turned over in possession. Hodges tries to get involved here. Falcons have done well. Hodges. Experience. No substitute. Around the back. Falcons desperately trying to get possession. Referee Pat says Sharks ball. Well, lost possession, lost the handle on both of that. I think they were too worried about each other. Here we go. Another long-range shot from something from nothing.
House call.
There we go. Oh, there's that cheer you hear is for Mr. Blaze Hodges, who's just walked back. The big tall unit for the Roosters, so he's claimed his 6th championship, sitting down now to watch this Women's Division 1 Grand Final. Off the board. Closed down, did that exceptionally well. Well, he probably did a little bit too much. Stripped of it now. Plenty of shots coming on goal now. In front, goes across goal. There's no one there from the Falcons' perspective. Has a bit of a dink. This is Blackburn. Asked the question. Keeper answered the challenge. Front of the Sharks bench. One-hand carry, always like the one-hand carry. Shoots! Again, that was on target as well. Keeper having to get involved there.
Great shot from Isabella Cray. She loves that right side, and she's going to be shooting a lot more of them today. Another one to look out for, Isabel Van Uden. If you see her in defence, she's just a cool, calm, collected person on the court. She's also a really good playmaker and has a really dangerous shot on her, so watch out for her.
She's everybody's idol.
Oh,
she's my idol.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Well, no pressure there.
What everyone wants to aspire to be like.
Oh, that was a set play there. Hodges came through to try and pinch a goal. Bit of chaos in the middle. Hodges will clean it up at the back. Tilly and Hodges slaps it off the deck, that far board. And the Falcons now to reload. It's back into the middle. It's a bit of a carry. I'm not sure what she was looking at there. Hodges overcommitted. He's the captain for the Falcons, just holding up. Hodges says not on my watch though. Falcons will go back. And now to O'Connell. Elliott playing around with it off that far edge. Sharks happy to let him possess the ball. We're inside the last 60 seconds now. Is there anything to be written in the last 40? 30. And change. Here we go. She was lurking the skipper. It's a one-on-one. Goes wide. That was a great opportunity for the Sharks. Here comes your fellow under-19s teammate. She's going to dink it off the wall. Back to the captain. Hodges. 10 seconds on the clock. 15 seconds on the clock. Hodges rearranges the furniture. Has a chat to the referee. Referee's not interested. 5 seconds. Need to maintain possession. Do they do here? Tries to dig that over the keeper's head. And that should be all she wrote in the really entertaining first period of Division 1 Championship Floorball.
What a period we had. Oh my goodness.
And it's only going to go up from here, Zoe.
It is. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, that's exactly what we wanted. We've had 2 cracking games. I didn't see the earlier, but Division 2 men's, Division 1 men's, absolute crackers. And we've got an arm wrestle here, which is exactly what we want. Got a feeling there's a couple of athletes in both of these sides that are a little bit frustrated at the moment. And they're ready to burst out and make their mark on this game. Kids come out. It's a great thing I like about floorball. They come out at the breaks and they have, I'll tell you what, this kid here, is he a rooster? He is. He's got a good run and carry here.
He's a rooster, but the son of a falcon.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, he's a bit talented.
Oh my gosh,
Within the red Crocs. It's a good carry here. He's got it. Oh, look at that. He's got it on a string at the moment. So 1-1 apiece in that first period. So where would the Falcons likely be headed this evening to celebrate their victory? Someone suggests that it might be someone's house. No?
I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. Okay. It's a Sunday night.
So it is a
school
Sunday
night.
It's a school night, yeah.
It is a school night.
Usually the places to go is someone's house, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. I have a bet with my co-worker Alina Rinkkinen, number 10 on the Falcons side. If they win today, I'm going to wear her jersey, her sweaty jersey.
Oh, okay. Oh, wear the actual
unwashed.
Jersey. Okay, to work?
To work tomorrow.
Oh, lovely. And what do you do for work? It's not with healthcare or anything, is it?
No. We both work at UWA, UWA Sport.
Oh, wow.
So around the sporting environment.
Nice.
So I feel like we can get away with that one.
Yeah, nice.
And if we're able to move the camera, I'm not sure, but we have a Lorax dancing at the other end of the...
Is that what that is?
Yes, that is Lottie Graham,
so
one of our under-19 players who is dressed as a Lorax.
That's Dr. Seuss, yeah? Right. I'm exceptionally impressed with your knowledge of terminology.
Yeah, so she is one of our key players in the under-19s,
okay.
and hysteric off the court. She, honestly, never a boring moment with her. Oh, she's so entertaining. So, yeah, they're raising funds for our under-19
she looks like a bit of a loose student as she comes in front of us.
You got to go in the camera.
Yeah, stand right there.
Keep going. Yeah.
Give a wave.
Okay. Okay. There's a lot wrong about that. I don't know what it is that's wrong, but I just know it's wrong. Well, that's good. Characters. We like characters.
Yes, and you'll get one out of her. Oh.
So she's raising money for
our under-19s.
Oh,
trip.
okay. Yes.
So we are doing a raffle and some lollies to buy, just to raise funds for our trip, which we are under 5 weeks now, I think.
Under 5 weeks.
Here she goes again.
There she goes again. So if you are, we mentioned this during the Div 1 Grand Final as well. So again, massive thank you to the Government of Western Australia, the Department of Sport and Rec and Culture and etc., whose funding without we would not be able to do what we're doing here today. And more importantly, things like that under-19s championship qualification that we had up in or down in Mandurah in January. They had a big say in assisting that to happen as well. But you and your cohorts heading over to Europe later in this year to participate in those championships. Again, you're self-funded. You're self-funded, so all of those businesses out there, or individuals who love this game. It's an international game, international rep game. You have the opportunity to do something great and help these young, amazing athletes. If you haven't seen the games, and especially this lady sitting to my left, she scored some absolute cracking goals. It was fantastic to watch. If you haven't, jump on the IFF app and watch those replays because they need all the support they can get to the championships. It's hard enough just to get organised to get there, but then having to do all your fundraising, etc. as well. Remember, these athletes have their other lives as well, their jobs, their studies, etc. So
yeah, so with the under-19s, unfortunately, it's put on many of the parents to pay for us.
Yeah, thanks, Mum and Dad.
Yeah, a big thank you to all our families who have been able to afford it.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to do something great.
Yes.
Support Floorball, support the under-19s women's national team in their quest for glory as they head overseas later this year into Europe for the championships. Second period underway. And what does this chapter have to write? Hodges at the back. She's just like a wall. Oh, that was a great first touch there from your teammate in the middle. There's the skipper for the Sharks. Turns the defender inside out. The two skippers actually going at each other. That's a battle I want to see more of. There's a carry. Goes across court.
Lovely ball.
Burton again. Her touches are fantastic. Goes, oh, look, the old 1-2, I like that. Didn't quite come off the way they wanted it though. Hodges directing traffic. Goes the aerial ball into the corner. He'll get there first. Falcons will. Just needs to maintain possession. Swings it out. That's in front of goal. That was a testing, well, it was a risky shot, but skill sublime. Changes rung. Off the board. Oh, that was fantastic. But she's got 2 on her hammer. Now 3. Dinks back. Here's the switch. Good carry here. Gets through Burton. Oh, the defender's stick gets in the way there. There was nothing in between that. Burton says, I'm going to rearrange the furniture. If you're going to do it properly.
Yeah, so physical play there. Yeah. What you'll see quite often in this game, I mean, shoulder-to-shoulder contact is legal to a certain point. So you saw Blaze going over the boards there and Lexi on the other end of it.
And I like the fact she led with her head as well. That's good, you know. Wipes out the furniture. And we just got a little break as we fix the boards. We are still only 90 seconds into the second period. 1-1. The arm wrestle is on. Off the boards, does well, here's a good carry. Oh, we almost got a touch there. We might have had a connection there. I think Cunningham came off second best. Might have copped her in the back of the head. Flailing stick.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sorry.
Go. Yep.
Sorry. Sarah Cunningham's a very strong player in defence. You'll see her going at it a lot. She will...
Tell you what, they give you nothing, but it is your team. That was a good carry from behind the net and lurking right in front. I have to say, probably some lax defence from the Falcons. Like a bad smell, she was there and just had to knock it in the net. A great carry from her. I was just seeing it here on the thing. There she was. Thank you very much. All the work done. Great goal assist. McIntosh scores the second.
Beautiful link up between Cray and McIntosh. You see the Sharks go behind the net, and that's an advantage because when you're behind the net, you don't have the best vision, so anything can happen. And that was a beautiful pass, and as you can see, the middle was open, and they slotted it in. Well done, McIntosh.
On the bounce, comes off Burton. Burton with the carry. Now, I don't have a name for the 23. I'm guessing, is that Carrie Roburn?
Yes.
Yes. So, there's Hodges. Time and space.
Carrie has just come back from New Zealand, right, Zoe?
She has?
Yes. So she went back, is it home? No, not home.
She came back at the start of the season and she spent a year or so.
Oh, not a bad place to spend a year.
Yeah. And she's a gun of a player, really solid.
Oh, she's been exceptionally solid at the back. Goes across goal to the Falcons. Just looking...
Great steal by Tilly Burton there.
Trying to
the
break
extra
open
reach is very useful.
Yes, she does that very tall thing extremely well.
Yeah, I'm glad she's on my team for the national team.
Goes through the legs there, there's a skipper. And Hodges will just clean up at the back, goes around the net, off the board. And here's that lass we've been talking about now. They're pairing really well at the back, these two.
They are. They're a pair of janitors.
Yep. I like that. Cleaning up.
Cleaning up. Cleaning up on aisle 10.
Cleaning up. Oh, that's a good commitment there. First touch. Inside, thinks about it, dinks over to her right. Probably wasn't enough on that pass. Hodges says, hey, look, you're not getting through this. Just got to hold it up here. Goes inside, opportunity, swings!
Great save.
Probably telegraphed that a little bit too much. The ball took a while to get to her. Right behind that.
And now we got a counter-attack for Hannah down. Too much space for her. It can be crucial. So
Murphy.
well clean up.
Yeah, Murphy with defenders. Here we go, Murphy now. Did really well to clean that out.
If there's anything Falcons love, is a good counter-attack. You'll see that a lot. They'll win the ball back,
counter.
and they'll be up there the other end with pace.
Ball goes out. We've gone just a tad under 5 in this second period. 2 goals, the Sharks, to the Falcons 1. Still plenty to right in this one as the sun begins to set. Digs back, long range shot, looking for the deflection there. Great coverage from Hodges. She's going to bring it round the net. Going to use the board there, uses it well to her captain. Good carry here. Look at this, between one hand and the other. She's running like her life depends on it. Defender's stick comes in the ray. She's going to go back, and the captain for the Sharks will get another opportunity. What a great carry. I'll tell you what, she is working in overdrive at the moment. You girls obviously know more about her than I do, but it looks like she's in 5th gear the whole time.
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
I call it the Prime Minister.
Oh, okay. Cray-cray?
Cray-cray. She's going cray-cray.
Okay.
She never runs out of energy.
That's, well, yeah, I was going to say Energizer Bunny.
She is. She definitely is.
I accidentally used that term during the broadcast for the qualification for under-19s, and I just realised as an international audience, they probably don't know what Energizer Bunny means. As our Dr. Seuss character has delivered us some refreshments. Thank you very much. We might see if we can get some more details. A long-range shot there, I think. Is that Burton? No, it's not. Oh, still going.
Just wide.
Easy.
We'll see if we can get some details on that fundraising campaign and plug that some more. You can give us all the information about how people can get involved if they haven't already. Even if they have been involved already, get involved some more.
Yes.
Give up your hard-earned cash.
Helpful. Like as I said before, it is self-funded and mainly out of the parents' pockets. So any help is a great amount of help.
Opportunity to help a national team compete at a World Championship. It's gone out.
I think there isn't a GoFundMe page along.
There is, or there is?
There is.
There is. All right, we'll find out details of that.
Yeah.
We'll have to flog that online a bit later and pop that up on the socials. There goes the skipper now. Oh, she won't like that one. She's been stripped of the ball. She's going to try and win it back. Good carry here. Good use of the body. That's a good swing. Defender was right there, though, for the Sharks. Long range shot. Again, looking for the deflection. Balls everywhere. Flailing sticks. Referee says Sharks ball.
How handy is it, Katie, to have a team full of lefties?
It's super handy. I mean, like our under-19s team barely has any.
Oh, really?
So, we don't. Well, so now we had a new selection process for the upcoming tournaments. We've got a few new recruits, plus 2 lefties. So that will be beneficial.
You are a left or a right?
With a right-sided stick.
Okay, because I've seen you spin on it like a top. So I don't think you have any problem either side, to be honest.
Yes. So you usually preferably would play with your dominant hand on the top. So whether you're right-handed writer, you would play with that on the top of the stick, making you a left-sided player, I should say more. But coming from a hockey background, which the majority of us do, we're stuck on the right-hand side. We're very dominant.
Opportunity, go! Katie, I tell you what, just keep talking, because every time you do, your team scores.
Jess Edwards with a massive back stick. That was brilliant. I tell ya.
And again, it was all the work done. It was done this time on this close edge.
I'll tell you, hockey players are some great floorball players right here. Jess Edwards comes from hockey, so a lot of these girls are from their hockey
great touch,
team.
hey?
So, guys.
First one was a bit tough. It didn't come off the stick cleanly, but she's just then flicked that back over the keeper's shoulder. And now, all of a sudden, it's 3-1 in favour of the team in blue. And there's another opportunity for them here. Physical challenge out there. They've maintained possession. They've got to go around. Although her foot got involved there. Jess Edwards with a goal. Don't blink in this game because so many things can happen. A lot asking of that pass, but they've got time and space. Look at puts the supercharger on. Shot came from McIntosh. Another one. She's having a crack. Hasn't opened up yet. She's got the sledgehammer out, trying to break it open.
Sharks have a lot of fire at the moment to get another one. I think Falcons just need to set up their structure and...
McIntosh lurking, she's still there. Defender goes down in front of her. That was O'Connell, I should say. And finally the Falcons get a chance to clear.
I'm feeling this momentum from the Sharks side. All of a sudden after that last pack stick goal, so much more energy.
Inside, a bit of a high press. Time and space now to bring it back.
So I have received some information about our GoFundMe page, which is actually the ASF page, the Australian Sports Foundation.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I think we'll put the link up on the Instagram and the website and everything. But yeah, so it's open to donate now.
Yeah, if you're watching this, obviously online or whatever, we'll try and get up on the YouTube. We'll try and get up on the YouTube, see if we can put a comment on there. But we'll try and also put it up on the Facebook page.
Yes.
You can multitask, you can get on there, you can watch the game, you can donate.
Yes, anything else. So what your donation goes through is helping pay for our uniforms, our training camp in Sweden, the tournament costs, the staff support, and then any medical supplies for any injuries that may occur or for our physio. So
it's never cheap to go internationally, regardless. But given current events that are going on, which we don't need to talk about, it's going to be significantly more expensive. Have you got your airfares and stuff booked? I'm assuming you do.
We have, but I think with what's going on in the world right now, we are trying to find better flights.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it's a bit complicated at the
No,
moment.
I can imagine.
It's a bit hard trying to find the right flights.
Yeah.
In the right direction.
Yeah, a lot of the flights from this land down under do go through that particular part of the world.
Yes.
And fuel prices going up, etc. So
exactly.
So
it's still on the lookout, but I think we do have flights for majority of the girls because we all have to get there ourselves.
Hodges.
This is what you see from Blaze Hodges. She is amazing at this type of skill. She's able to read the spaces that she can attack through, and she takes those risks. She takes those calculated risks. And, she's such a role model for me.
She is. She's my idol, I must say.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
So when I called her floorball royalty, it was probably high. It was dipping. Keeper had to get involved. Here's the skipper. High ball. Knees it down. Got in front of the keeper as well there. Did well. Hodges comes off for a rest.
There's that calm presence that the Sharks need at the moment. Van Uden, always there.
And the skipper looks like for the Sharks is going to come off. A bit of lackadaisy there, I think, from the Falcons. Lucky it didn't result in anything bad. Look at that! The skipper!
Hannah will catch you on those counter-attacks. Give her any space and she will find something to do with it.
We had the perfect angle for that shot, didn't we?
I tell you what, I have been blessed today.
And an assist from Carpia, guys. An assist from the goalkeeper, which is very rare to see. But what a great assist from her.
Fantastic. And those ones, being floorball players yourselves, those high balls mean, keepers do like them a bit higher, don't they? So to
They
actually
do.
hit that
They
mark,
do.
to hit that mark and get at the top of the net, that's an exceptionally good shot.
Usually the shot window is below the armpits.
Yeah.
That's where we say we want to aim for. However, if you got a shot like Hannah Dahl, why not
Yeah,
slot it
exactly.
top bins every time?
Laser.
You have a lot
target.
more to cover with a shot like hers. 'Cause you never know where it's going to go.
So good individual run there. And assist from the goalkeeper. That's fantastic. Well, that's a stat for the book. Falcons found a little bit extra. Looks like they might have just stepped it up one rung on the ladder, maybe two. 3-2 is the score. We got just under 7 minutes remaining in this second period. Game on.
So on the ball now is another teammate of mine. This is Tilly O'Connell. She is the captain of our under-19s team. Such a beautiful person and a calm soul at the back.
Challenge. Skipper for the Falcons does extremely well! Does very well!
The wrap around by Hannah Dahl. She loves a good wrap.
She
Always
had
gotta be
two on her
careful.
hammer. She said, not today. Dragged it, spun around. In the corner, the bottom corner.
She really does know when to step up in these big moments. So,
Eh,
3-3 now.
Former teammate, actually, of
Tell you what, I
ours.
like the celebration too, the jump in the air. Former teammate, wow.
Of Zoe's, yes. She used to play for Roosters and now for Falcons.
She is dearly missed, I must say.
Well, we've got 3 apiece. This is exactly what we wanted.
We definitely are getting a spicy game, like the game before so no doubt.
Still plenty to ride in this one as well.
Yes, no doubt there's plenty more to come.
Flicks that back. Had a player lurking in the corner. Opportunity in front of goal. Hodges!
Great
Just
clean-up.
calm in front of goal. Ice cold. You had to clean that up. She was definitely a
Yeah, there
janitor
was
there.
that clean up for the janitor.
No panic.
Oh, receiving a bit of attention in the corner.
All
And
the
down
balls
goes
go
the
down,
boards.
Just like some dominoes. And
And we still
referees haven't
play.
called this up. We're still playing. Inside. Here's an opportunity. Defender's stick got in the way. That's good. Hodges cleaning up at the back again. Again, just so calm.
As a teammate with Blaze Hodges on your side, you definitely feel no fear when Blaze has the ball.
There's the captain for the Sharks. Stripped! Youth versus experience. Youth comes off. She's got another shot. Hodges puts herself in between goal and carrier. Does extremely well.
So number 3's, I'm not sure her last name is Emma. She is a Swedish player, so she is from Sweden. Good contact from Hannah. And it's crucial with these Swedish players. They are just so experienced, and how they've grown up with floorball is so much different to how we have. So
Tell you what, it'd be a different experience as well coming to Australia and playing floorball here if you're from Sweden.
Definitely would be.
Good preparation when you go back home, having played in this heat. Oh, hard touch there. Here we go on the break. The Falcons just holds it up. A good coverage there from the defender. She uses her body well. Here's a break now. It's a 1-on-2. And one of the twos, wins out. Bit of a semi-high press now. Going to a house formation. Off the board. We've got 4 minutes to play in this one. In the corner. Referee gets involved.
I think Falcons have their full squad. However, if you look over at the Sharks bench, we've got Tara Longhurst and Jessica Burks standing behind, unfortunately with injuries, so they are unable to play today, but they are huge presences. They provide a huge presence on the court. Sorry, I saw the Lawrence
again, so I just started giggling.
Do we know, can we say much about their injuries? Are they serious, or are they just, dives?
So I know for Tara, yes, because she unfortunately had to pull out of the under-19s national team due to her injury. She has symptoms of a stress fracture in her back.
Okay. Oh, my
And
gosh.
I don't know if they're symptoms or if it has actually happened, but it was sad to hear from her that she had to stop.
Yep.
And we've got a counter-attack from Minnie.
Here we go, holds it well.
Great push out from Kavya.
And it was great. I mean, I talk about comms between teams, comms being communication, and good teams have those comms as you do in the national team.
Yes.
You don't actually say anything. You have this ESP type communication between each other. The skipper's carried that down the right edge. She's had her teammate on the left waiting for that shot to come. She's gone over the bar there, knowing that she's there to pounce for the rebound. And that's a sign of a team that's really well drilled. Good comms.
Yeah.
Great up-and-coming player, number 27.
Yes, Chloe. I'm not sure of her surname again, but she's been training with our under-19s team for our preparation at the moment. So she's too young to be in our under-19s team, I'm pretty sure.
Is there too young, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So there's an age limit for our under-19s team, but not for the women's team.
Okay.
So I'm a bit confused, but anyway.
Shot goes wide. I think she was waiting for a rebound there from McIntosh. She's got the ball. She's going to swing it. Tries to look for the bottom edge. Doesn't get it. Keeper does well. So we've got just under 2 to play in this second stanza. All locked up at 3 apiece. Semi-high press being now put on by the Sharks. There's a good carry here. The 2-3 is getting involved. So body as well. Off the boards, close to that Sharks bench. Tries to dink inside. No one at home. Here comes the canter for the Sharks now. Dinks off to her left. Swings. Didn't get the purchase on it she liked. I like a bit of that. There wasn't much of that.
Lovely handwork from
Bit
Kavya.
of pizzazz right there.
Just smooth. Bit of polish there. Why not? Get the Mr. Sheen out. Make it look easy.
She put on a show during your 19s qualifiers, and she's doing that again today.
Changes are plenty being rung now. Inside the last 60 seconds of this second period. Is there anything to be written? Or are we going to go into the final change, all locked up at 3 apiece? This has been a fantastic final so far. Plenty to happen. Hodges she just happened to hold possession here and look for the offenders, the forwards to come at her and try and open up a gap. Long ball here. That was obviously some sort of set play there. Comes off the board, almost goes over the top. Still got possession to the Sharks, trying to swing it back, looking for an opportunity inside. Just didn't get the purchase on that.
15 seconds to go.
Hodges swings it right back. First touch was good from the captain. Stripped though, she's still got something to play on this one. Aerial ball, they're hard to take, looking for a friendly stick. Burton doesn't get there, off the board. We're going to tick into the final break, and I tell you what, 3-3. Could you ask for anything better? 3-3 heading into the final change. Whoever wins this will win their first championship for these teams. So while we're at it, again, thank you to the West Australian Government, Department of Sport and Rec, etc. That is the main funder, the biggest supporter. Here's the under-19s team raffle. Of course, you can't really buy tickets over the live stream.
The law,
you can't.
I did find out the website as well. It's the hold on, let me pull it up really quickly. For the under-19s, it's asf.org.au, and you just search for our under-19s women's floorball, and you shall find our donation page there.
All right, I'm bringing it up right now. Sports Fed, okay. Well, still plenty to write in this one. Again, thank you to the West Australian Government for their support, assisting this sport. It is an international sport, as we've just been talking about. And if you are a first-time viewer, or even if you're not, oh, look, there's Katie Roll. Oh, look at this. There's players everywhere. So we're just checking out the Australian Sports Foundation, bringing some information on that. If you are, here we go. Oh, well, I'm got to say that's
only just started.
Only just started.
It's
Okay,
only
so
just
what we're going to do is
started.
we're going to copy link, and I'm going to chuck this on our Facebook page, which is the Local Media Services Group. I'm going to chuck that up here and support that. I'll see if we can. I'm not sure if we've got the live chat open for the. No, we don't. For the stream, but we will get that up on the Facebook pages of everything. So the target is $50,000 to support the under-19s women's floorball team heading to the World Championships later on this year. And you have, if you're listening, again, Australian Sports Foundation, asf.org.au. Jump on, multitask. You have the ability to be the first one to donate. The pleasure. Maybe, you know what?
We'll shout you out on the stream.
Here we go. Money where my mouth is. All right. So, money where my mouth is. Donate now. We donate $100. All right.
Oh, yay.
To, I don't know how this works.
Daniel, that's greatly
Donate
appreciated.
$100 today. All right. All those watching, if you're not getting on this to do it, we're going to hunt you down.
Yes.
Do you have is there a team name?
We don't
Do
actually.
you have a team? You need a team name.
We
No.
don't. It's just the under 19s Australian women's
Yeah, it's
team.
just the
There needs to be a
Australian
name.
We
team.
need to find one
Well,
though.
there
Yeah.
needs to be a name. All right.
I think that
Go
should be up
girls.
to everyone who votes, donates. So they should put in their recommendation.
What would you want, Katie?
Ooh. Well,
All right.
you got to think about all the other names of other teams.
I know.
So you can't steal anything from that. I don't know.
There you go. I've donated my $100. How many people we got watching the stream right now? We've got 45. It is a break. So if you all donate $100, what's that? That's maths. It's $4,500. Oh, donation. Oh, that's not good. So get online. I might help put my card number in, eh? That might help. We'll get there. All right. So get online, support this. If you haven't had the opportunity to watch this team in action, jump on the IFF app. And I know I don't want to make you blush or anything, Katie, but it was exceptional. It was an absolute pleasure to watch and be involved in that. Young stars. So get on to the ASF website, donate your $100. It's a minimum $100 if you can donate. All right, if you donate more, you can donate a minimum $100. Just sell them. David McRae sent you from LMSC. 6. And support the young athletes representing their country in Europe later this year.
I'm so excited.
As you should be. Here we go.
Oh, this is going to be a cracker. of a
Finals
match.
floorball. Can't get better than this.
I think Falcons have a lot to prove to Sharks after their semi-final, making them having to replay to get it back here, and Sharks having to go straight through to the grand final.
So these teams have already met, have they?
Yes,
They
so we had the final series of a semi-final, then an elimination final. So previously the semi-final was 1 versus 2 and 3 versus 4. So 1 versus 2 was these two teams here exactly. And so Sharks won 6-1, I think it was.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
going straight through to the grand final, and Falcons playing whoever won out of 3 and 4, which unfortunately it was for us because we lost. It was Lambs, soft topic, but in overtime. So they played Lambs last weekend and then got the win. So they are here now, back challenging each other.
Here we go. Last period, last 20 minutes, long range shot. Oh, I tell you what, that was really
I
well.
thought that went in.
That was really well structured.
That was a great find by Grace Parry
Yeah.
to Hannah O'Dowd.
That's what I would be doing if I was the Falcons right now. If you have the ball, see where Hannah is, try and feed her when you can.
Exactly. Oh, you'll see a lot of this connection
Hodges.
between Blaze Hodges and Minnie Cray. They always love the dynamic duo between these two. They always seem to find each other.
Hodges is playing up now, so there's
She
a
is.
change there
Yes.
from the coaching.
Tilly Burton has moved back into her D possession where she feels most comfortable, as she states, but I think she is vital wherever she plays. She brings such a great presence on the court.
She does, and she definitely undersells herself. She's a very solid player.
So Tilly, stop saying sorry.
She apologises for everything.
Everything.
You'd make a mistake yourself and she'd apologise for it.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm still waiting for my first touch. Almost.
I'm waiting for her to go bang this period.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to explode, eh? I like that. All right, so there we go. We're doing all sorts of stuff. We're funding the under 18, 19 side. We're calling floorball. We've got 3 all apiece here. Game on the line. At the back, cleans up. Time and space here. Comes the switch. Turns it in. There's a defender straight on her hammer.
Great step by Tilly
well
O'Connell there to
done.
deny her.
McIntosh had a shot. Defender in the way. Here comes a long range. Target was off. Rearranges the furniture there. Referee says that's a bit too much. Just comes back to her opposite number and says, I apologise. Sorry. Good sportsman work. Sportsmanship there. Here we go. Who's going to crack first? If you just joined us, the 2 athletes to my left, even though they're not, they're supporting the Sharks. They're actually wearing the Shark colours. I feel a bit out of place here. I've gone for the Falcons. Right now they're doing well because they're keeping themselves in this game. Well, not just keeping themselves in this game, but it's level. Who's going to crack first?
If I was able to split my shirt in half, I would be wearing both.
Oh, I tell you what, that got through the defender. On the end, Hodges.
Great
Had
shot
to
from
clean it
Tilly
up. Another
O'Connell.
opportunity. Swings!
Oh, again!
Oh, Tilly O'Connell has a lovely drag shot on her, so she will take that opportunity whenever she gets.
And keeper having to get involved there twice.
Again, Blaze Hodges on the floor. I'm not surprised, though. If I was Falcons,
Okay.
I'd be...
Putting her on the floor support.
No, I'd be putting a lot of pressure on Blaze because a lot of their play comes through her.
Yeah, well, I mentioned she's like a conductor. isn't she,
Exactly,
at the
she's
moment?
the conductor, so I'd definitely be putting a bit more pressure on her. And I think
like-
Falcons
yeah,
are doing that today, and it's
They
showing.
have changed it. They've pushed her back again and again. More, she's telling her teammate.
The conductor.
Yep, conducting. Like a maestro, like a symphony. Here's the skipper down the other end. End to end. Back stick. Burton in the middle. Everyone lost the handle on it. Skipper for
Here
the
comes
Falcons.
Dangerous.
Looks for something. Oh, I tell you what, that took a deflection. It was a good deflection as far as the Sharks. Turns!
Great
Spins!
save,
Shot! Save!
Great save by Steph Burton there.
Steph Burton
Oh,
putting on an absolute show
Plays on the
today.
ground again. It is that Hodges. He's right in front. No panic. Burton was there. Opportunity. Shoots. Hits Burton's legs. They're going to go back. Wow, it's all happening. Catch and trap and shot. Radar was off from Grace Perry. It's no longer a simmer. It's a full-fledged boil. Someone's left the gas on. And now both teams and the audience and me on the commentary bench just take an opportunity to calm down a little bit. I'm going to lose my voice by the end of this, which would suggest it's good floor ball. Here we go, playing around with it. I love the aesthetics in this venue here. Amplifies the sound. Here comes the skipper for the Falcons. She's a maestro herself. Kicks it off the backboard. There to clean it up though. The Sharks, that was Murphy getting in the way. Here she is now. Digs it off. Good use of the body there. At the back. Lexi Elliott. She wants to have a say. Still on her hammer. Eventually she wins it. Lexi Elliott, and she's going to come off for a break. Changes rung from the Falcons bench.
Elliot is really good with her ball possession. You'll see her run with the ball, especially even with pressure on her, and she still manages to get out of it. So well done, Lexi. It's great asset to have as a defender.
Here's a good run here. Oh, just that second or third touch. She had to take it from the air did really well to get through 2 defenders. Sharks still with possession. Deflection. There was no one there from the Sharks, which is good. Here comes the counter for the Falcons. Down this close edge here. Good run and carry. Looking for support. Digs back inside. First touch is good. Swings straight into the...
Great save again by Steph.
Straight into the keeper. Really good line. Holding it well. We've had a couple of shots on that goal now. Falcons are asking the questions. Sharks have got the answers so far. Inside now. Burton's going to bring this back. Allow some changes to take place.
So number 30 over here for Falcons. She is a new incomer for our under-19s team. She has
Sarah Bignell
has replaced Tara from her injury. So she's a great incomer, I guess. I don't really have the right words. But, shame. She is such a sweet soul, puts a lot of effort, and she has some great floorball skills on her.
Katie, there's something that is current across everyone I've ever spoken to when it comes to the under-19 women's team, is you're all fantastic. As we see an opportunity here, all fantastic, beautiful human beings, and yet you go out on the court
and it's not.
It's like, you're fighting World War III. I tell you.
Yes. I find that quite a few of us are still very nice on the court, though.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know.
Just a bit of, look.
I mean, I agree.
It's not disparaging. It's fantastic. It's fantastic to see.
Some of us find the passion, I guess you could say, well, when we start playing.
Even the interaction between yourselves and the visiting teams. I mean, you're building some friendships there as well. Yes. It's fantastic.
I think that's what a great thing about Floorboys is we have a lot of friendships off the court, and once you're on the court, it's not so much a friendship during that time.
I might run through you.
It's a love friendship. I will hit you. Hit me back.
All right. Well, we're on the 8-minute mark now of this last period. Lace Hodges swings that down the line. Oh, she did well in that first challenge. Going to carry it around the net. No, she's not. She's going to come back inside. She might think about digging it back. She does. Burton now swings off target. Time and space.
I'm just waiting for Tilly to get a goal. Her drag shot
you and me both.
So amazing. She
she's come off now for a well-earned rest. Good use of the body there. Gets through too. I mean, she's carving it up there.
Yes,
Jamie Murphy. Keeper had to get involved there. Swings that back. She just wants that like any good defender. Get that out of here. Make it someone else's
Murphy just
responsibility.
Never looks tired, honestly.
She's making me feel tired.
Yes, I'm feeling tired. She's taken all my energy. But, yeah, she just never runs out of energy and always so quick on the ball.
All of us Australian girls are very excited because we think that she might try out for the next Australian national team and she'd be a great asset.
Yes.
Skipper. Ball's been given up there. Hodges playing a bit further up. That was being a lot asked of her teammate.
There's my goat.
Carry. Here comes the carry. Dishes off. Loses
I love that.
It's just a raw
She is
smile.
the goat.
That's a fairly big statement to make, given who's also out there, and may I add, who's also on the mic as well. That's another thing I've heard about you, Katie, is you are, while you're fantastic out there with stick in hand, you're also what's the word I'm thinking of? Humble.
Oh no!
I was going to say bratty. I'm joking.
You like a goal, that's for sure.
Oh, no.
In the corner, we are into the second part of this last term. There's the carry out wide. First touch was a bit hard. She's got time and space. She's going to bring it back around the nets, looking for some support. Wants something in front of goal. Took a stick. Aerial. Falcons have the opportunity to clear here. She wants to take it around the back of the net too. She has support there. Semi-high press from the Sharks. Down the line. No one at home on the other end of that though. Here comes the switch. Thinks about the shot. Was wide to the left. Turns her inside out. Defender's stick comes in. Here we go. Can't get through the defenders. Too many bodies in the way. Counter is not coming yet for the Falcons. Now it does. Off the board. Will stay in. Although the Sharks should be able to clear in front of their own bench here. Dinks back. I'll just hold it up. Hodges comes back on now. And here's your girl.
That's my Tilly Burton.
Full of class. Impending figure. Will be a bit of Nostradamus? Will she have something to say in this last 8.5 minutes? We've already seen one of these finals go to extra time. It's a bit too early to call that. Right in front of goal. Bit of lax defending. There! It's a back stick! I don't know if Burton had the touch on that. It might have been an own goal, but we'll have a look on the replay when it comes up. But Burton was there. Can we give it to her anyway?
Oh my gosh. Was that Tilly?
Let's have a look. I'm just having a look here. Oh,
Jess
yeah, we'll give it to her.
Oh, Jess Edwards. I would give that to Tilly.
Yeah,
I don't know. Just awesome job by Sharks. They're pressuring in front of net. Like we said before, anything towards goal can be anything.
Yeah, it was a scramble in front, and if you're the forward in front of goal and that ball is bounced around, scramble, you're always half a chance.
Exactly that.
And right in front of goal is where you want to keep going. You don't want to give up because the balls can go anywhere.
Now the Falcons have found themselves in this position 3 times already. They've trailed. They have not led this game. They've gone behind 3 times. 4 times now. Here's an opportunity now for the Sharks. It's a 2-on-1. Has the shot. Loses touch on that. Keeper got involved.
Off the crossbar?
Beautiful
That
shot.
was off the leg, I think. It might have hit the crossbar on the way out. Hodges turns, spins. She wants the shot, goes wide.
There was some curve on that.
There's a bit of cray-cray going on. Can the Falcons respond? We've got 7 minutes and change. Hodges wants to carry. Here we go. Look at this Sublime. She wants to have a crack. Dishes off to the left. Shot!
Oh, great block by Lexi.
The 222s. Here comes the skipper. She is just... Has she stopped? No, she has not. She has literally... She has been on the park. If you're watching now, or the court, she must have a never-ending battery recharger on the bench because she's playing like it's the first minute. So Falcons just holding the ball up here, ticking into the last 7 minutes of this game. Falcons, they've done it already. They've done it 3 times already. They've had to come from behind. They have not led in this match. Trailing 4-3. 7 minutes remaining. Possession with the Sharks. Here we go. It's turned over, looking for something inside. Needs to get through the legs. Doesn't go over the top. Body. Good work. She manages to maintain possession. That one was a bit of lot asked. Here comes the skipper for the Sharks. Put the afterburners on her now. She's just put the brakes on, waiting for support. But they are leading by 1 goal. Here comes a swing. Took the foot. Burton. Plenty of attention. Sharks can reset. Looks up.
Great
Burton
vision
again
by Izzy Van Uden.
So half a press here from the Falcons. Again, they are trailing this one, and it looks like this shape for the Sharks might have changed. Apparently, the skipper up forward.
Mini giving a bit of stretch to hopefully create that for their key players like Blaze Hodges, Tilly Burton to run into and then get that counter, I guess, or build up actually is what they're doing, and then find Mini either on the screen, but they've lost the ball.
Here comes a shot! Oh, the keeper, great save, great shot. Hearts and mouths. Hodges, ever as experienced and calm, bouncing ball, thinks about the shot. That's not Burton, sorry.
Murphy.
She's taller than Murphy, gets involved. Around the back. Falcons, they've been in this position. Can they respond again? Can they push this? Back level. Those that missed the pre-game, whoever wins this, it will be their first title. Neither of these sides have won one. Here's my information, here's my mail. Tell you what, Jamie Murphy has been fantastic in this last period. And look, she's still got energy to burn. Almost pushed into it. Manages to hold. Does well. Kicks it back to Hodges. Has a look. Murphy just came off the top of the stick. Falcons want to go quickly. Close down. We've got to play this back. Semi-high press from the captain. House defence. Swinging it inside. Bit of a lackadaisy shot there. Or almost lost it to Hodges. Good pressure. Kicked over the board. She'll come back in. Fire her up. Again, high press now from the Falcons. Turns her inside out. Gets there too. Still going.
Yes,
still going. Can she close this out? What an That would have been a goal assist of the game.
Surely that convinces you why she's the GOAT.
She is the GOAT.
I love the one-handed carry.
How composed was she?
Oh, yeah. And just...
Oh, we got a delayed.
Here we go.
Yeah. High ball.
So, Minnie touched the ball with her hand.
Oh, she did too, yeah.
Set down.
We go into a power play.
Yeah.
A power play, which is quite crucial for Falcons right now.
Certainly
It is.
Although, if you watch the earlier Div 2 men's game, it was two. I don't know
my
if you hear.
gosh.
So,
That was
so there was.
insane.
I think there was 3 penalties. So it was, and it was the same
Yes.
team. It was Pirates Blue and Pirates Black, I think. So the team that was trailing ended up having to play out 2 penalty periods with just 4 players on the court, and they were already down. And somehow they managed to break it, and then level the score when down 2 players.
Well, wasn't Pirates Blue had 3 players
Yes.
on the field?
Yes.
That was
Yes.
crazy.
It was
And
insane.
they scored with
and
3.
They scored and levelled it. So here we go.
Curious to see what Falcons do here. They've got 4 lefties on the court and 1 righty being Lexi Elliott.
The Falcons have to do something with this because the Sharks, they are leading. They can just defend this. Not that they wouldn't defend it in power play, but
So you asked before about the of a lefty is these moments. So you have Hannah Adele on the right side over there, is so she can cut in and create a drag shot just like she just did there. And Lexi same on this side, so you have the benefit of cutting in and creating the option for a shot. That's the benefit of having both sides on your team.
doing well to this point. The Sharks, just like that, we're inside the last 3 minutes. Has the shot. Keeper gets involved. That's the first shot of this power play. Another shot, second save. Thinks about it, but first touch was too hard. Comes inside, dishes off, shot again, bouncing ball, flicked away. Hodges wants to have a foot race. She's still got speed, look at that. And just needs to hold it up in this end and waste the last few seconds of this power play. 2 minutes 20. Oh, the clock's still ticking.
Timeout called by Falcons.
As you do. 2 minutes 17 seconds. The Falcons, who have not led in this game, they've come from behind 3 times. They're currently trailing by 1 goal with 2 minutes and 17 seconds. I think that should be, I don't know, I'm going to have a clock on the power play, but the Sharks had to defend 3 shots on goal. They did well. And it gets to a point, I mean, as experienced as you are, you 2 athletes, at what point if it stays like this, at what point does the Falcons pull their keeper?
Well, I think we saw it in the men's div too. I think they pulled it with 1 minute.
Yep.
But maybe now is the time because you would want to because Falcons are down.
Yep.
You'd want to, I would say, do it now so you get the goal and then put your keeper back in. So because then you have the momentum to get another goal.
Yes.
Obviously, with the experience of Sharks, it's always a risk. Or with either team, it's always a risk. So honestly.
There's just so many great things about this sport, but it's the one good thing about this sport is you could pull the keeper and bring them back on.
Yeah, and it's as a rolling sub as well. It's a normal player sub,
Yep.
which is so entertaining to watch, actually, when you just see them running on and off.
Which is the other sticky game. It's significantly different to pull the keeper with all the gear they've got to hold.
Yes.
Hodges, again, quite happy to be in that spot. Experience, she's showing it. Just having a chat as well to Pat. And just trying to waste some time. And we are literally 2 minutes and 1 second remaining. It's just a conversation happening between the referees. And as I said during the men's game, very, very, very well officiated, because when you don't mention the referees, she's because they're doing a fantastic job. Not that we'd expect anything less. Fantastic performance by them as well. Here we go. Kicks it back. Only a few seconds surely left of this power play. On the break, here come the Falcons, pushing back are the Sharks. Here comes the skipper, dishes it back. Now they're back on. Skipper for the Sharks is back. Shot! Goes wide. Inside the last minute and a half. They've got to score. Got to take a risk. Right in front of the keeper. Ice cold in her veins. Sharks win the free. 92 seconds remaining.
Lexi will be finding those long balls, hoping for Hannah Adele to scramble in front of net and just get that random touch in we've seen before.
They just need that extra screen.
Yeah.
First touch, bit hard. Tries to find a way through to find an avenue to goal. Out to this close edge now. Getting close to the last 60 seconds. Shots, long range, goes wide, left of the bar, left of the upright. Falcons still trying to need a goal. Here's the skipper. Dishes off, goes back around the net. Wants to have a shot inside. Needs first touch to be good. Closed down. Well, Burton right on the hammer there. Shoots. 50 odd seconds. They're not going to pull their keeper. 40 seconds odd. Hodges just says, get that out of here. Opportunity, closing this down. Still going. Chaos. Kicked in front of goal. Wants to get rid of the rest of the defender. 30 seconds remaining.
My days.
Patient build up, long range shot. Hodges says, get that out of here.
It's a high stick there.
22 seconds left.
Blaze and Minnie just having a calm down chat. 22 seconds.
22 seconds. I think it's safe to say, whatever happens, if a goal is scored, we're going to extra time. They've got to go here. The skipper in the middle. They just want to get rid of this to the Sharks.
I think
they've
at the
wasted
spot
10
that
seconds.
Falcons need to take their keeper off to do this.
12 seconds,
You need
11
to take the
seconds. Hodges, the ball's in the wrong spot. Look at the experience. She's been stripped of it though. That'll be it. 2 seconds. That's it. The Sharks are going to win.
Can it be safe to say that Blaze has broken her grand final?
Blaze has broken her grand final streak. I was too scared to mention it before in case that in case I jinxed it.
I feel like that's really important information that's been withheld. Blaze Hodges, can we call her the queen of floorball?
Oh, she is. She is Queen B.
She is.
Has
well deserved.
Claimed a championship, and it is the first one for the Sharks in an entertaining game. If you're going to have a game, if you're going to have a championship decider, you want it by just a goal.
Exactly, and Falcons shouldn't be upset with how they played. They brought it to Sharks for sure. They brought it all season long. They should not be disappointed how they played. Yeah. They've done so well.
We don't have any stats, but fair to say in that last 5 or 6 minutes, all the attacking was off the sticks of the Falcons, and the keeper had to get involved, or your teammate had to get involved 5 or 6 times to make those saves.
Exactly.
So,
wow, what a game to finish off the day, ladies. That was awesome.
What a game, Zoe.
What
And
a
that's
bloody
what we
game.
expected, though, right? We expected nothing less from these two teams.
Exactly.
Thank you very much for the Rams as well.
Insane.
So three stellar games.
Thank you very much to our photographer, David. Thank you very much to our commentators. And thank you very much to the WA.
Oh, Sharks up. That's see.
That's my number 11. Happy chappy. I see Tilly there. And her boyfriend won the game before, so I think it's going to be a happy household tonight, guys. Oh, happy dinner.
There's a skipper for the Falcons, who herself was exceptionally impressive.
All right, thanks, really thanks, Sharks. Always consistent, with high speed, keep the skills, always good games playing down to. Longest serve win, well done. Falcons, best game of this season, I reckon. We take this with us to next. We're going to beat Sharks in the next grand final. Well done, you guys, season guys. 3 cheers for Sharks, hip hip. Right.
Just going to throw it. All right, so the grand final medals for the Falcons.
I must mention that this is an amazing moment for the Burtons, Tilly Burton and her mum, Steph Burton, in the goal. So a mother-daughter combo is just...
Where's this information now? I could have played on that, I tell you.
I know.
Well, so many stories
There's
here.
too many stories to tell.
The breaking of the curse, we'll call it the Hodges curse, is broken.
Yes, I know it. All the information was hidden.
Well, if we
before.
said that and she lost, we wouldn't hear the end of it.
Admittedly, I think it was written down there. The team did very well to give us that. So
Yeah, but amazing job for them. So happy.
Massive credit to Falcons, though. That was definitely by far the best game I've ever seen them play. They're linking up well,
Yes.
maintaining possession, and they were really dangerous on the counters. And I'm scared to verse them next season.
Yeah, the skipper, she mentioned that, didn't she? So that's a great speech. It's always tough as a losing skipper to give a speech after you go down in the grand final.
And we got Mel, Super, Pun,
So the call out
Jim.
online, girls, as we were talking. So a few other people have made some donations, so that's good.
Yeah.
We'll just see what we can hit.
Castle, Kavya Girl.
Yes, great job to Kavya. Did an amazing job in net. So just so proud of her. She steps up in every moment as well, especially in the under-19 qualifier earlier this year. So happy for her. Going places, that girl. She is going places.
And last but not least, Lexi Switzerland Ellis.
Got one more. Thank you, Captain Hannah O'Donnell.
Yes, such a big player, Hannah O'Dowd, for this team.
Game changer she is.
Oh my days! I will admit, the game plan is watch out for Hannah when we play her, isn't it, Zoe?
It is. I'm scared of her.
Always watch her side of the stick, guys.
Falcons, thank you so much for today. You absolutely brought it. It's really fun playing you guys. It's high intensity and it's really good floorball. So thank you for putting it to us today. Sharks. Some people have said there's a drought apparently, but today we did it. Congratulations, girls. I'm so bloody proud of this team. We have fought all season, so it's themselves turning up the training and bringing it today. Super proud. So well done. Thumbs up. Just before I do that, I really want to thank the crowd here today.
Yes, such a great crowd today. Just shows how amazing our floorball community is.
Thanks, Beth. We would be here without you. today.
Such a special
Thanks,
group.
scorers, and thank you so much for our team up there commentating today. I can't wait to watch it. What's that? Okay, let's do this. Matilda Martin!
Oh, yes.
There she is.
That's my Tilly. Yes, my dynamic duo.
Phenomenal in the back today, providing that calm presence. Bella is a rat dog on the court, never gives up, always providing always providing that pressure on the other team.
Our goat, as we have specified.
Our
And I'm
goat.
sure we've got you on the boat too now.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
So Izzy is
you-
the goat, and then
you-
Blaze is the queen.
Yeah, okay, yep, 100%.
Yes.
Yep. No, see, I'm hooked, and half of it's your fault. Katie. I
We'll leave with the cliffhanger.
I think it was the game against Japan, and you've come on. I think in the third quarter, I'm just going, oh, swing, swing, bang. Yes, you know the one I'm talking about.
I actually have no idea.
Oh, there you go.
Swing, swing, bang.
Well, I think it was in the third. You were challenged. The team was challenged, and you've come on and said, "I'm not putting up with this." And you scored inside the first 5 seconds of the period to give your girls the advantage and press on and
There
stake
she
your
is.
claim. There he is.
9 grand finals she's been in?
Wow!
That she hasn't?
Wowee.
That rings a
I
bell,
mean,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
surprised by that either way.
Well, she got a look in today, and if you know anything about Blaze Hodges, that's an in-joke.
Well, she's been playing floorball for 21 years, so 9 grand finals.
It only took her to retire from national duties to win one, eh? Yeah, there you go.
Exactly that. Zoe Shanahan as Blaze Hodges' floorball crush. How do you feel about that, Zoe?
I'm honoured.
That's great.
Same goes. Likewise to her. My idol, forever.
I would have to say my floorball crush is the Lorax back there.
The Lorax? Oh. For sure.
Oh, she really
Cray
wants
Cray
it.
wants the trophy. Give me the trophy. Just waiting there. There we go.
A long time waiting for these girls.
It means a lot to a lot of them. You can see that.
Exactly that.
Changing of the guard. I did mention that in the men's grand final. Didn't necessarily go that way, but definitely changing of the guard here. The first championship for this team.
Oh yes, the raffle.
We're going to announce the raffle. Again, we'll just make a call out. Thank you very much for the Government of Western Australia, Department of Sport and Rec, for supporting this fantastic sport. We would not be able to continue to do this if it wasn't for the government support, and also events like we had in January with the qualifications for the championship for your team, Katie, which you did so well in. Thanks to the Rise in Maylands as the spiritual home of floorball, as the girls for the Sharks go in for their photo on the left-hand edge. If you are a business or an individual for that matter and want to sponsor this fantastic sport, a international rep sport, jump on the website, do the right thing, you'll feel good about it, and you'll be getting your name, your organisation in front of this great community. And most importantly, last but not least, because there's still plenty to come, Katie, is get on the ASF website, asf.org.au, search for floorball, and you'll see the under-19s women's floorball article there. It's on the right-hand side. Click on that. Get your credit card out and support this fantastic team as they make their journey over to Europe later on this year. Self-funded journey, that is, to represent their country against the world's best. And we have the raffle to raise money as we see the Sharks now on the right celebrating. I'll tell you what, you two, you're going to be over there soon, aren't you? Wearing that blue and white with the fins up.
Maroon. Oh yes, our shirts right now. I thought you were talking about our roosters. I was like, stop topic. Hopefully that would be us next year.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a
Next
good
season.
celebration tonight, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
So there'll be some sore heads leading into school. Today's a school night. There'll be some sore heads, I
Oh,
reckon.
definitely.
Yes, it
Few
will be.
sickies.
I will vouch for that because I have to go to school tomorrow.
So who's going to party harder?
Oh.
Blaze?
Oh, Blaze, yes.
Or-
Stop.
Yeah, okay. Right, well, I didn't have to go any further there. All right.
Who is going to be your other option?
Well,
You know
I was
what?
going to say Blaze or the future Mr. Blaze Hodges.
Yes,
That's-
for sure.
Both of them.
I've heard stories about him in particular. So, and he was quite animated. I know he's won 6 in a row, but that seemed to mean a lot to him. I guess coming back from 3-0 down, that is a significant achievement. As we just finish off the raffle to raise money for your fantastic team.
You know who also surprises me? Miss Steph Burton. Always loves a celebration and gets around it, and I love that. Absolutely love it.
Well, it's been a absolutely stellar
D89, Hazel Norland.
stellar afternoon here at the Rise in Maylands. We need to thank every single person. Remember, these things don't happen. Apart from the Government of West Australia, whose support we are relying on, these things do not happen without people like yourselves coming in and volunteering. This whole thing, this whole shebang is put together by volunteers. Floorball being an international sport, being an international rep sport, has no full-time operation. So it is reliant 100% on volunteers. So thank you, whoever you might be, whatever you might have done over this weekend to put this together, whatever you've done to be involved in, we could not have done it without you. So I reckon that might do us, ladies.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
It is.
Well, I must say a big thank you to you too, Daniel,
Yes.
for your amazing commentary and what we've learnt from you too.
Learnt
It's
from me.
amazing
I'd
to
say-
see your work.
I tell you what, it's. I always say I don't actually make the magic happen. I just bring it. I just bring the colour to it. And the magic, 6 great teams today I saw come out and put some absolute magic on the hard court today. So thank you to all those participating. I tell you what, from you two, thank you. Watching online, thank you. Don't party too hard if you're the Sharks, and support the under-19s women's. Don't drink too much. And we'll be back again for Floorball very soon. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.